London is satisfied, Paris is resigned, but New York is always hopeful. Always it believes that something good is about to come off, and it must hurry to meet it.
You can do what you like, sir, but I'll tell you this. New York is the true capital of America. Every New Yorker knows it, and by God, we always shall.
One belongs to New York instantly. One belongs to it as much in 5 minutes as in 5 years.
The true New Yorker secretly believes that people living anywhere else have to be, in some sense, kidding.
Hey everybody, it's Andrew from Ori, and you're watching Expanded by Ori. It's our show where we take you all over the country to show you some incredible expandable Ori apartments. And today, I am in Harlem in Manhattan, taking a look at 1856 Park, a brand new high-rise residential tower in the heart of Harlem. This building features expandable studios with both the Cloud Bed sofa and the Cloud Bed desk. So we're going to take a look at both those unit types, tour the amenities, and see what's around the neighborhood. Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you.
Park is located at the corner of 127th Street and Park Avenue in East Harlem. Previously, the site was a vacant parking lot. Now it's home to 160 brand new homes in one of Manhattan's most vibrant neighborhoods. The building features two types of expandable studios, with either the Cloud Bed sofa or Cloud Bed desk, with quick access to multiple subway lines and the Metro North train, along with a wide range of dining and entertainment options. 1856 Park is the perfect place to call home in the Big Apple.
All right, here we are, Unit 5M, the first of our expandable studios here at 1856 Park. Let's go inside and check it out. So the first thing you'll notice when you walk in here is this is a pretty big studio. I mean, you've got a lot of open floor space to work with in here. You've got your kitchen on the left and your bathroom on the right. This is pretty good for a New York studio apartment kitchen. We've got electric stove and oven. You've got a dishwasher. Good luck finding that in most New York apartments. Microwave, nice deep sink with a kitchen sprayer. We've also got our little fridge here. Plenty of space, could fit a big pizza box in there. The bathroom's on the right when you walk in. And you've got plenty of space in here to put up some shelves. Nice and new and clean. And a nice tub for soaking after a long day out in the Big Apple. As we step further into the apartment, this is where you'll find your living and bedroom area with the Cloud Bed. I mean, this is a ridiculous amount of floor space for a studio apartment in Manhattan. With the Cloud Bed up, you've got a ton of room over here for working out at home, having friends over, or just generally making it feel less cluttered during the day when you don't want your bed out dominating the room. But at night, when you are ready for bed, you send your bed down and transform this space. You're gonna have a queen-size bedroom in just 30 seconds. Even in the city that never sleeps, sometimes you gotta take a nap. Now you'll also notice you have side-by-side dual closets here. They've already got built-in shelving and hanging racks. That's gonna give you a lot of storage space, but you've also got plenty of other sections around this apartment, like right here, where you could put a dresser drawers, a desk, bookshelf, extra storage. You're not gonna run out of space to put your stuff in a place like this. All right, so here we are, the second of our expandable studios at 1856 Park. This is Unit 4H, and this one features the Cloud Bed Desk Edition. When you walk in, you've got a double door closet to your left. Pretty big, nice and tall, plenty of space. And then you've got your bathroom on the right, which is almost identical to the bathroom we saw in the other unit. Plenty spacious, nice vanity, tub, very nice. What's different about this unit is the layout with the kitchen. So we have a little island here where you can have some extra counter space, maybe put a little extender here so you can have a place to sit, have breakfast, and then your kitchen's behind that. And then this brings you into your living area. Now, during the day, say you work from home, you want to have a nice space to sit up and work, and that's where the Cloud Bed Desk Edition comes in. You've got this nice, spacious desk to use. It's got power outlets integrated in there. And then at the end of the day, you close it up and bring the bed down and convert this space into your bedroom. Bedroom still feels nice and airy, comfortable queen mattress, plenty of space to lay down and relax. When you're done, we send the bed up and reclaim all that floor space. Now with the bed out of the way, just like the other space we saw, you have a ton of floor space to work with here. This gives you all the space you need to have a rolling office chair to use with this desk for working. You have space to do some yoga, home exercises, something like that. You can have friends over in this space with this open kitchen and the countertop. It really lends itself well to entertaining, which is not something you typically get to do in a studio apartment in Manhattan. You'll also notice you have these two incredible windows in this unit. This one is, for all intents and purposes, a floor-to-ceiling window with eastern facing views. This one has the air conditioning and heating unit here, so you don't get the full floor to ceiling, but you still have tons of natural light coming into this space. It's really, really pretty. Feels light and airy and relaxing in this space. Let's take a look at this kitchen. Now, just like the other space we saw, this kitchen comes well equipped for all your needs so you can move right in and get settled. What you get in this kitchen that you don't in the other is this bonus countertop space here, which looks out at your living area. This is really, really nice when you're getting ready in the morning, sipping your coffee, looking out the window, or having friends over. You've got tons of space to gather around here and entertain. And it also has more storage underneath. So you've got lots of cabinet space, plenty of storage, really impressive for a studio apartment. Remember how I said you're just a block away from the Harlem 125th Metro North stop? Now, thankfully, you've got some pretty thick double pane glass here, so it's actually pretty quiet. You can't really hear the train. And here's a nice bonus. You get some free art right outside your window with this huge mural that's the first thing you see when you walk in your apartment. Now, I've already showed you the Cloud Bed desk, but on the other side of the room, you've got this nice cozy alcove space where you could put your love seat or your sofa. You may even want to put your TV over on this side. It does have a cable hookup over here. But this room also has a ton of outlets. I mean, practically on every single wall, you have access to multiple outlets. So that's really nice. Not something you find in a lot of older apartments, but that's what new construction gets you. Well, there you have it. This is the second of the two types of expandable studios with the Cloud Bed we have here at 1856 Park. Now, I think next we should go and take a look at some of these amenity spaces because they look pretty nice. Before we continue, let me remind you that these units at 1856 Park are currently leasing. So what you're going to want to do is head to the link in the description of this video or go to rent.oryliving.com to see all our available units all over the country. So the third floor of the building is where your amenity space is, and the first thing we have is this really beautiful resident lounge. You can see it's got a kitchen setup here for hosting. You've got a pool table, a couple big screen TVs with some nice plush looking leather sofas, and then some nice quiet tables to sit, work, and relax. Now we can't go out there right now because it's still a construction site, but right outside the resident lounge is the resident terrace. Now out here, we've got big comfy chairs and 2 grilling stations, so you can go out and do some cooking out during the summer. On the other side of the terrace is the arcade, and just like the name suggests, you've got a bunch of games set up in here. We've got Galaga, Pac-Man, old school NASCAR pinball, and Cruisin' World, which was absolutely my jam back in the day. It's also got an air hockey table, a big screen TV, and we've got some brand new furniture still in the box that's yet to be unpacked that'll be set up in here soon. Next to the arcade is a co-working space. It's small, simple, definitely gets the job done. You've got some tables to work at here, and maybe best of all, you have 4 phone call booths, including 3 of these room booths, which are super nice. If you've never been inside one, it's crazy. You walk in here, and it's just completely silent. You can't hear anything happening outside. No one outside can hear what you're talking about. It's really a great place to go and get some focused work done, or take a phone call if everywhere else is too noisy. Maybe the best feature of this co-working space is this view. We're only on the 3rd floor, but look at these windows. These huge windows with these beautiful views of the city. Looks like we might be looking out towards the Bronx if I had to guess. Now you may have noticed there were not in-unit washer and dryers in the units we saw. It's pretty typical in New York City, but we do have an on-site laundry facility that is well equipped. So in here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 washing machines and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 dryers. So plenty of machines for everyone to use in the building. Nice big folding tables in the middle. You won't have a problem getting your laundry done. Now, of course, what building would be complete without the ever popular pet spa? This one has a walk-up grooming station and a pretty fancy looking pet vacuum or dryer. I'm not really sure. Lastly, we have the gym. And it's not terribly common to find buildings in New York City that have their own gym. So this is pretty nice. You can see it's got a variety of machines, 2 treadmills, rowing machine, elliptical, and 2 Peloton bikes. And we're not talking like the off-brand Pelotons, we're talking actual Peloton bikes. So that's pretty cool. And again, with these great views, big, huge windows, tons of sunlight pouring in here, nicely equipped gym. Throughout the building, you'll also find these really cool murals by local artist Alex Alpert, and they reference different parts of Harlem and the greater city around us. Hey, if you're not already subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe. It's gonna make sure that you're the first to know about these future tours we have coming up. Also, don't forget to follow us on TikTok and Instagram at @Ori_living. So, let's talk some numbers. Now, obviously, it should come as no surprise that Manhattan is famously a very expensive place to live. In fact, the average rent in Manhattan right now, according to Rent Cafe, is $4,768, and that's for an average apartment size of 703 square feet. And 99% of the apartment stock, so basically all of it, rents for more than $2,000 a month. These expandable studios at 1856 Park, as of the recording of this video, start around the $2,700 mark. So you're coming in $2,000 a month below the average rent for the area. That's a pretty killer deal, and that's what you get when you look at a smaller footprint that doesn't compromise your comfort and livability. Now we're sitting in the densest development in all of North America. So as you can imagine, our walk score and our transit scores are pretty damn good here. We're looking at a walk score of 97, a perfect 100 transit score. I'm a little surprised by the bike score. It's only an 81. I'm not sure where they're deducting points, but as someone who rides a bike every single day in New York City, I can tell you, you can get around very, very easily on a bike from this location. The price you're paying for this, you're getting a brand new construction building, very spacious units that feel much more like a 1-bedroom, but for a studio price that is a really, really killer deal for Manhattan. If you're on the market, you better jump on these quick because they will go fast. Now, as far as location, you're in East Harlem. I mean, you have Marcus Garvey Park just steps away from this location. You've got a litany of famous restaurants and bars right in your backyard. And of course, you are a very short and easy subway ride from any neighborhood in Manhattan that you could possibly want to go out and have a good time in. I mean, the nightlife and entertainment options here are second to none in the entire country. In fact, why don't we go and explore some spots around the neighborhood right now? So being at 127 in Park, you are literally right in the heart of one of the most vibrant neighborhoods in all of New York City. We're 2 blocks away from 125th Street, which is Harlem's main thoroughfare. You've got bars, you've got restaurants, you've got the Apollo Theater all in your backyard. I mean, Harlem is one of Manhattan's most famous neighborhoods for a reason.
All right, what do you say we grab a coffee? This is Ginjin Cafe, literally 2 blocks down the street from 1856 Park.
All right, we went with jerk chicken, rice and beans, collard greens. That's fantastic. It's the spot. Sister's Place, Caribbean food, a couple blocks away from you. Highly recommend.
All right, maybe jerk chicken's not your speed. Harlem also has tons of vegetarian and vegan restaurants like this one, also just a few blocks away from you at 1856 Park.
You're also a short walk away from Marcus Garvey Park, where in the summer of 1969, the Harlem Cultural Festival, also known as Black Woodstock, took place. This was the subject of Questlove's 2021 documentary, The Summer of Soul.
Well, that's going to do it for me today from Harlem. Thanks again for watching this episode of Expanded by Ori. Please go ahead and hit subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about future videos. And don't forget, these units are currently leasing, so go to the link in the description of this video or head to rent.oriliving.com to see all our available units all over the country. Once again, I'm Andrew from Ori, and I'll see you next time.